We've officially made it to the end of the year, so let's talk about all the movies that I picked up in the month of December. Let's get started. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben. On this channel I love to talk about movies and TV, and if you also love to talk about movies and TV, or just love to hear me and my thoughts on movies and TV, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. One stack of movies here is stuff that I got as gifts. Another stack of movies is stuff that I got for free actually from my aunt and uncle. So we'll do two separate stacks, but let's get started. Within the stack that have stuff that I got for gifts, we have my favorite movie of 2020, Promising Young Woman. Now, funny enough, I actually ordered this in the month of November. It got delayed from Amazon. It couldn't get to me in time, so it came in December, so I figured I'd put it in this haul. I love this movie. Like I said, it was my favorite movie of last year. Carey Mulligan was robbed of the Oscar. I'm still upset that Frances McDormand won. Bo Burnham's in this movie, how can you not love him? Emerald Fennell's script and direction is charming and funny, but also very dark, and it's not afraid to get serious with you. It tackles some very hard topics and topics that are very topical in today's society, and this was honestly one of the most important movies to watch last year. If you didn't watch it last year, go check it out now. It's on Blu-ray, it's on streaming, go check it out. And then we have my favorite movie of this year. Spoiler alert for my video in the upcoming days. Look out for my favorite movies of the year video coming up soon. But we have The Suicide Squad. After the atrocity that was the 2016 movie, I wasn't really expecting this to be my favorite movie of this year. It is so delightful. The entire ensemble is phenomenal. It's so hard not to like and appreciate each and every one of these characters. It was a must own for me. I'm so happy I got it for Christmas. Within the upcoming months, I'm going to be rewatching all the live action Batman movies leading up to The Batman, which is, I can't believe it's so close. But we have Batman from 1989. I am a pretty big fan of this movie. I'm excited to rewatch it and see if my thoughts on it still stand. I think Michael Keaton is an excellent Batman. Jack Nicholson as the Joker is really freaky. Batman is my favorite DC character, so why would I not at least enjoy this movie? I'm really excited to check it out once again leading up to The Batman. We now have another one of my favorite movies of this year. It doesn't quite crack the top 10, but we have Free Guy. This is one of the biggest surprises of the year for me. I wasn't really expecting to love it as much as I did. It was a blast from start to finish. Ryan Reynolds continues to prove why he is such a likable guy and one of the best leading men in Hollywood today. Jodie Comer is the big standout here though. She was perfect alongside Ryan Reynolds. It's a video game movie come to life, and it's arguably the best one that we've got, and it's not even based off of a video game. If you have not seen Free Guy, go check it out, and I hope you'll be surprised with it as much as I was. We then have a set of movies that I was really excited to see that I got. I opened it up on Christmas morning. I was so happy. X-Men: The Beginnings Trilogy. The Beginnings Trilogy consists of First Class, Days of Future Past, and Apocalypse. I haven't really said this much on the channel, but I am a humongous fan of the X-Men franchise. These movies hold a special spot in my heart. I really love them, and I'm so excited to check them out once again. We then have The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which is one of, again, my favorite movies of all time. It's the perfect coming of age story in my mind. I cry every time I watch it. It's rare for movies to actually get me like this one does. I watched it for the first time last year in the pandemic, was completely blown away. I've loved it every day since. It's such a comfort movie for me, even though it is really depressing at times. It's a movie that I can latch onto. I latch onto all the characters, all the emotional beats hit, all the comedic moments hit. I just love this movie. Then we have, yet again, another one of my favorite movies, The School of Rock. I feel like not enough people talk about this movie. Jack Black is absolutely perfection here. I love his performance. It's honestly underrated. This is another comfort movie for me. I love to just put it on and just have a fun time with it. It's so easy to watch and laugh at. But you're laughing at it, of course, because it is funny and it is heartwarming. It's such a fun watch. It's pretty underrated in my opinion, and I love it. The next movie we have here is a bit of an odd one. I have a lot of nostalgia for it, and that's purely why I wanted it. That's Open Season on Blu-ray. I used to love this movie when I was little. I'm very much so interested to see if it still holds up to this day. I have a feeling it doesn't. I'll probably watch it within the next month or so to see if it is still good. I'm honestly a bit scared to check it out because you don't want to remove all that nostalgia you have for it and actually critique a movie that you used to love. But then again, it'll be a fun time reliving my childhood, so I'm looking forward to it. And then the last of the movies that I got for Christmas, Scream on 4K. This was actually perfect because the Scream movie comes out within like the next 2 weeks. I'm really excited for that movie. I'm also very excited to check out this one once again. I have seen it. I thought it was great when I watched it, and I can't wait to just rewatch it again. And then I'm gonna check out all the other movies as well, so I'm excited for it. And then with this final stack, this was stuff that I got for free from my aunt and uncle. They were nice enough to say, you want some movies? And I was like, sure, give me some movies. So I haven't seen every single one of these movies. Actually, I think at least 80% of them I haven't seen. I think I've only seen 3 of them here. But let's just talk about them real quick. One of the ones that I have seen is Three Amigos. Don't really remember much about it. I saw it, I don't really know, 7 years ago. We'll see if it's still good. Probably the movie that I'm most excited to check out in this pile is The Italian Job. They told me that they loved it and it was fantastic, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. This is a movie that I've actually never heard of until I checked it out, and I was like, ooh, this could be pretty good. I saw it has a very good Rotten Tomatoes score as well, and it's apparently a classic. That's Patton. Don't know anything about it. Obviously looks like a war movie from the cover, so I'm interested in checking it out, and we'll see if it's a classic. Another one of the movies that I have checked out before, it's one of my dad's favorites, Rudy. I don't really have much other thoughts on it as well. I need to rewatch it. It's one of the great sports movies, and I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out again. This is a movie that's actually been on my watch list for a good time now, and I am looking forward to checking it out. That's Hitch with Will Smith. Don't really have much other thoughts on it. Haven't seen it yet. Then you have Spaceballs, which I watched for the first time last year. Don't really have much thoughts on it. I think I thought it was pretty stupid, but I don't really remember much about it. And then you have another Mel Brooks movie. That's Blazing Saddles. I watched like 20 minutes of this movie just a couple of days back. I don't know if it's gonna hold up. I know there is a lot of heavy racism in this movie. Hopefully I'll enjoy it. But that about does it for everything that I picked up this month. Once again, let me know down below, what did you pick up? I'd love to hear what you either picked up or received down below. And if you did enjoy this video, consider giving it a like as well as subscribing and hitting that notification bell to get notified whenever new videos like this go live. Look forward to the final video of the year and my favorite movies from 2021. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Ben. People call me Meter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.